Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. YouTube been tripping, y'all. And you know what? Don't look at my drawers, y'all. They pretty anyway. All right. All right. I'm getting back into it. I ain't gonna let them do me like that. So let's try this again. It was 49 people in the chat room, and bring it on. Everybody come on back in. I'm gonna wait till we hit at least 30 people. Cause I don't know what happened, but it kicked me out. So we back doing this again. All right, Vernita, I see you. Come on back into the house. Let me see. Let's pray and hope that the nope, still look like shit. Hey Linda, okay, Adam Ness, my man. That feed looked terrible. I don't know what it is. I updated my phone and everything. Okay. All right, my name. I got you. I got you. Too much game for free, no no bueno. I believe that too. I don't know what YouTube. Look, my feed is bad. I got high quality internet service now, but when I look at my screen, I'm pop locking on there. Look at that. I'm doing like in sync now. Watch this. Now it's gonna do it. Pop locking. That looks terrible. But if it look good to y'all, I'm gonna keep on rocking. So, okay. Where was I? I got cut off. I don't even know where I was. Let me go back to my old. Where was I, y'all? Contacting your where to get beekeepers. I mean, where to get bees is what I was talking about. Okay, where to get bees? What buying bees? Craigslist, eBay, Facebook Market, all of those places people are selling bees. I know it sounds crazy, like who the hell gonna be selling bees? They sell bees. You tonight when I'm done with this video, go on any one of those outlets and watch and look up and type in bees and watch what you see. You're gonna see a lot of people selling bees, especially this time. And right now they probably charging a premium because the season is about to start. They start shipping bees out to you usually if the weather be cool. You will probably have your bees by April 19th, somewhere around in there. Everybody. So put it in your head that if you purchase bees now from one of these places, you will have bees by mid-April. And it's your whole beekeeping life is going to start when you get those bees. And I'm telling you, you come out the gate running. Ain't no trying to, oh, I'll look at that tomorrow. You need to figure it out now because they need you right now. It's like a brand new baby. Okay, you're trying to persuade your bees to stay. Okay, so yeah, in my first video, I talked about please go get your veil and get you some gloves. It don't cost that much. Go on Amazon. You can get the whole beekeeper suit. You don't necessarily need the pants, but if they throw the pants in for free or something, then you can go ahead and get them, but you don't need them. You know, we just wear sweatpants and we, go to the big box store and get some sweatpants, $5 sweatpants. They work perfect. Okay, instead of getting some beekeeper pants, you're gonna get stung just the same. If they feel like stinging you, let's get one thing out the way. Your beekeeper suit is not antimonium like Wolverine. It's not a suit of armor. They get pissed enough at you, you gonna feel them no matter what. Okay, they can get through that stuff if they want to. Your leather gloves, they can get through that stuff if they want to. Just it's a little harder for them to do it. So let's get that straight. Once you put that bee suit on, you don't have on a suit of armor where they can't touch you. And the ones that does work like that, You're going to be paying hundreds of dollars for it, and I doubt those are for the people that's in the business of raising bees, selling them, pollination, all of that. That their whole life is that. Okay. Now, I showed y'all how to bait that hive. Get you a box. Oh, here's the perfect box for you. I wish I had one, but we used them all. Listen, this is just the old cardboard box I got out of my garage. Somebody sent me a package, and I used it. But the perfect box, go to one of these either office type stores or sometimes some of your big box stores have them. Those banker boxes, the perfect size. Those banker boxes where you're supposed to put files in, the perfect size. Now, how much honey can I expect from a hive? Don't even ask that question, because that question, that's like saying how much milk can a cat drink? You can't control that. You can't control, because it all depends on what breed your bees are, your location, how close you are to certain kind of plants. Because just because you put a whole bunch of plants in your yard and in your neighborhood, they might not like that plant. Out of all these fruit trees, they always go into something strange, like some weeds, dandelions, and stuff like that. So you will have two boxes with identical bees in them. One box, you keep taking honey off. Y'all saw me last summer. Keep taking that honey. Keep getting that honey off them bees. Keep getting it. Where my other hive had more bees in it, it ain't give me nothing. You can't predict that. All you can do is pay attention to your bees. That's why I say you don't want too many hives, because you have to pay attention to them. They like children. You don't just let children wander off in the mall. They're going to mess something up. Or they're going to fly away. By their own cognizance or not, they're going to leave. That ain't what you want. Okay, Smokey said, would we get honey within the first year? Don't see. Let me stop y'all right now, because this is the kind of questions that I'm getting right now, that if you're in this for honey, don't do it. That sounds crazy, don't it? If you're getting into beekeeping to just harvest the honey, and this is just a side hobby, you're not doing this for your life, you don't want to start a business. If you're starting a business, we can answer those questions. I'm talking about a big business. That's all you're going to do for your life. But if you're doing it as a backyard, because I'm a backyard beekeeper, I only keep a minimum of 4 hives. I'm not in it for the honey. I'm in it for 2 other reasons. Number 1, to help pollinate all of my vegetables and all of my fruits and vegetables and garden stuff, and help beautify my yard and plant. Number 2, I'm helping save the bees from extinction. Those are the 2 major reasons I'm a beekeeper. I want to get that straight. Now, I'm not the kind of beekeeper to sprinkle a bunch of chemicals and strange stuff in them that you see on YouTube. Oh, I use this product. I don't do that. If my bees fail and they die, that's because they were weak. That's the way he meant it. I let it go. I don't sprinkle stuff on them, and we ain't had a problem in over 8 years doing this. Now, honey. If you watch any of my videos where I'm pulling off 5-gallon buckets of honey, that's a byproduct. That is just a bonus. And I don't take all the honey out of them 5-gallon buckets you see me taking out of one hive. There's another 5-gallon bucket of honey inside the hive that I leave for the bees. Most people take it all, and then your bees fail. Nope, that ain't what I'm in it for. If you got 4 hives, you're going to keep pulling honey off here and there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Next thing you know, damn, now they just boom, 5 gallons. Next thing you know, you got 20 gallons of honey. You don't need to be greedy, number 1. And remember, they need that more than you do. They need to live, because if they don't live, you don't get no honey, they die, everybody loses. You gotta always think of the bees first. Think of bees as kind of like children. You gotta take care of them and they'll take care of you. You take care of them, you raise them right, and once they get to a point where they can be self-sustaining, oh, they're gonna take care of you. And if you don't believe me, you go back and watch my honey harvest video. Oh, they took care of us. I still got tons of honey. Baby, can you, if you busy, can you grab me one of them jars of that sweet honey? Grab me a couple of them. Because I just want to show them, because I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my bees. So, if you in this just to get the honey, you guys, don't do it. Because you going to be doing stuff that people usually do, that they just in it for honey. My friend that I told you that caught my bees, he was just in it for the honey. And his bees died. Because he would take all the honey off. Take all the honey off. And keep asking me, you know, because I was mentoring him, what's wrong with my bees? I said, well, where's all the honey at? Oh, we took all of that off. You told us to take it off. No, you don't take all the, you take, thank you, sweetheart. You take a, ooh. See, I got gallons upon gallons upon gallons upon gallons of this sweet gold mine. I had to show y'all that real quick to keep you focused. So, okay, I'm gonna go in here and answer some questions. Then I got another part for y'all. Hang tight. Okay, I'm gonna go up a little bit. Adam Ness says, "What about jeans? Jeans work good, but I'm gonna tell you a problem. Or do they need to be sweatpants? Nope. Jeans. I'm starting to buffer. Okay, let me slow down. I'm gonna answer this question without moving too much. I'm buffering. Okay. Don't be jealous of that, honey. You're going to have your own very soon. Now, listen. Am I still buffering? Okay, we good. All right, now listen. Jeans work great. Here's the problem with jeans that Lady Led found out the hard way. Okay, I'm good now. I was moving too fast. I got excited. They go up your jeans, and then they like to sting your goodies. They head for those hot spots wherever the sweat and the heat is, the moisture. They go right for the jugular, buddy, and I'm not talking about up top. So you need something that's closed down to the bottom. If you want to wear jeans, wrap a rubber band around the bottom of your pants so they don't crawl up there, because bees are, while they flying around your head, you ain't seeing the ones that's crawling in the grass up your pants, and you won't feel them crawling because they so light. You can feel a fly more than you can feel a honeybee. They crawl up there to your doggone treasure. Don't ask me how I know. Me and Lady Leg got it like that. I stopped wearing jeans when I messed with them a long time ago. You get stung in the balls one time, you won't wear those anymore. You want all your orifices closed, your sleeves closed, your pants leg closed. Lady Leg was notorious for wearing jeans. They got that sweet meat. They went up there. Oh, they got you outside the jeans because they were too tight. So don't make them tight either. So you gotta watch out, because they will get you. Okay, so close off all the holes. And the other thing about sweatpants is really loose, so and it ain't up against your skin. So when they do end up stinging, they just sting in your pants. But that's something else too. Just because the stinger is in your pants, while you taking your pants off, if it touches you, it can still sting you. The bee is gone, the bee is dead, the stinger's still in your pants. If it scratches you and touches you, it still can hurt. Sound crazy, but it's true. That done happened a couple times where we like, dang, I got stung, but I don't remember. Because when you get stung, you remember it. But it's like, I don't remember nothing. Stinger, you end up seeing it in your sleeve or something. You taking your shirt off, your coat off. Little stinger right there, or in your pants. If that gets you, you can still get got. Okay? I'm being truthful with y'all. I'm not telling y'all about oh, it's okay. Oh no, because once your ass gets stung, you're gonna be like, lead lied. He said they won't hurt us. If you piss them off, they gon' get you. And they aim for the sweaty, sweet meat. Okay. Vernita says, had a wasp go up my pants leg. Luckily, no sting, but still freaked me out. Oh, yeah, you come out your clothes real quick. I done come out my clothes real quick out there in the yard, and I know the neighbors like, man, them mugs is crazy. They don't know that you think you out there dancing around a fire like Lord of the Flies, buck naked, but you actually got bees in your pants. You just trying to get them off you, you know. But think about this: if you the neighbor looking out your window while you eating breakfast and see your neighbor stripping buck naked, dancing around like you a damn Zulu warrior, what the hell? I'm trying to eat over here. Well, it happens. So it is what it is. So now Adam Ness know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me see. I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. Does it matter where you put your hive in the yard? That's a great question because it's part of the questions on my list. You want the entrance. If the wind always blows this way, turn your hive away from where the wind always blows. You don't want that air coming into the hive all the time. Because here's the thing about bees. They get sick just like people. Like you catch a cold, bees catch a cold, they all get sick and they die. So in the summertime, if you want, because it gets hot in this box, they control the temperature in the box with their wings. You might want to put a little hole at the top of the box and put a screen over it, and that helps with the heat ventilation, just like your house on top of your roof. You got fans and stuff up in the attic that help control the heat in your house. Bees ain't no different. Because think about this. They naturally live in trees, right? Trees is porous, number one. Number two, couple branches broken, dead. It's some ventilation over here. That's what they're used to. You're trying to mimic their natural environment. It's almost impossible, but you're trying. Okay? You have to think like that or you'll fail. Okay, I'm gonna answer some more questions. If your bees make honey the first year, you need to leave that honey for the bees. Absolutely no, you do not. No, you do not. It depends on how much honey that your bees make. Because here's the thing. If, say this is 2 boxes, okay? And say this the bottom box with the bees in it. Here's a box with the honey in it. If the queen don't got nowhere to lay no more eggs, this is full of honey. This is full of babies. They start saying, just like a human, man, this house is too small. We need to go find something bigger. And you know what the queen say? Let's go. Go get the U-Haul. Hey, Bob girl, how you doing? Get the U-Haul, let's go. Pack up all the food, because when they leave, they take all the honey with them. They take all of that. Pack up, go get your cousin now. Load up with the honey and have them help y'all, and then let's go. We leaving first thing in the morning before the sun come up, and they do. You would look in that box, ain't nothing in there. And all the honeycomb that used to be filled with honey look like this. All at the same time. Claudia would say cooking and listening at the same time. That's my man right there. So, they say in the winter, should you feed them sugar water or their own honey? Either or, okay? I used to feed them, white sugar, granulated sugar. I stopped doing that because I was like, man, there's something wrong about white sugar. Something rubbed me wrong with white sugar. So what I'm going to give it to my bees for? If you go get some real raw natural sugar, brown sugar, either brown sugar or just natural raw sugar, cane sugar, it'll cost you like 50 cents more That's for your family too. I don't eat sugar anymore, but for your family too. If you're gonna eat it, eat something that's real at least. So I feed my bees this brown sugar, this natural raw brown cane sugar. So I mix that, and then I mix a little bit of their own honey in there. I got this big old giant pickle jar that usually I make some wine in, but big pickle jar, and I pour a whole one of these in there. Then I pour in some raw cane sugar, and then I fill it with water. Don't make it too wet. You want it like a thick, not thick, but like a syrupy. You want it syrupy. You don't want it too just like watery, because the more water that you have in that mixture, you 50-50. 50% water, 50% sweetener. We gonna say that, okay? Because that's gonna make a real nice syrup. Because the water, they take that, drink that, take it back to the hive, and now they have to use more energy to dry that out, get rid of the water, because they need to condense it down to turn it into food, to turn it into honey. So that's using up too much of their energy for one. And where does the wetness go? Like in your house, where does the humidity go? On the ceiling, right? And when the humidity goes on the ceiling, where does it go from there? It turns into raindrops and falls right back down to the floor, right? Same thing happens in a beehive, and that's a sure way to kill your bees, because mold, it creates the wetness. They don't like being wet, just like you don't. They get cold easy. Think about them like you think about yourself. I'm buffering again, huh? Okay. You don't want your hive too moist. That brings all kind of disasters. You don't want no mold in there. You don't want other creatures crawling in there, because that, when it's moist in there, that brings in like water bugs and cockroaches and all other kind of strange creatures that love to be in that moist type environment. Lizards and skinks and all of that, depending on where you live at. Down here we got lizards, skinks, frogs. When you open your hive, all of that stuff gonna be living right there with your bees. And they taking a big risk, because they will get killed. I'm gonna tell you about that too. Because if creatures sneak into that beehive, I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get into the part that I really want to talk about. When creatures sneak into your beehive, right? Lizards, skinks, frogs, water bugs, mites. We're gonna get into Varroa mites. Hold on a second. When all those animals get in there, mice, your bees is in a place, and they making the environment where all those animals want to live. It's warm, it's food in here, it's moist, it's dry. We got everything we want in here, right? Hey, Bree Lawrence. Hey, Smokey. Okay, now here's the other thing. Hey, Yakimia. When you get those bees, when you get those animals in there and the bees attack them and sting them and kill them, because the sting ain't gonna kill you, if you ain't allergic, but it's gonna kill a mouse, it's gonna kill a frog, it's gonna kill a lizard. Now what happens? Have you ever smelled a dead lizard? They will stink your garage up. Ever smelled a dead skink? They will stink your house up, right? A dead mouse will stink up your whole house. Imagine what it's doing in a beehive. So this is the thing why you always check your hive, and that's where I'm going next with this, okay? Because that messes up your honey. Whatever that smell and that stink and that stank is, like a dead squirrel or something inside your hive, that smell and that flavor gets in your honey. If they ain't capped it and sealed it, because they'll take this, fill it up, and then put a lid on it. If it got a lid on it, it'll be okay. But sometimes you'll get a whole comb and it ain't filled, it's filled, but they ain't put that lid on it yet. Everything in there gonna taste like whatever my battery is dying, you gotta be kidding me. I need a battery charger stat. and a extension cord. I don't care who bring it to me. Go up in the room, boy, and give me a charger. Chachi, go give me a charger out of my room, quick, quickity, quick. I don't want to die. I'm already having enough trouble. But that smell, like if you use too much smoke, it's gonna get in your honey, and you gonna have honey that smell like old burnt wood, leaves, and t-shirt. People don't be listening. They end up getting, oh yeah, we got 5 gallons of honey. My friend back here, I told you to just be in it for the honey. He got about 2.5 gallons of honey, and it all smelled like and tasted like. He gave me some. It's still in my cabinet. Cause I don't want it. He gave it to me as a gift since I showed him how to beekeep. Plug it all in for me, son, please. Plug that into the wall. I'm in emergency. Plug it right there. Take my drone charger out. He used his smoker, and he used some old wood or old sock and all this other stuff. And I told him, don't use too much smoke. Your honey gonna taste like smoke. And I got that jar of honey in there, and it tastes and smell like a house fire. And he's so disappointed, but I told him, you don't need to do that. I was scared, man. I was scared. What did that do? That ain't how you solve the problem. You know, if you scared, you come into your hive nervous and scared, they know you nervous and scared. Leave them alone. Try it again another day. Okay, so with the stinking honey, with dead animals, dead creatures in there, this was my main objective that I've been wanting to get to. Everybody, if you've been interested in beekeeping, you've probably ran across a video of this newfangled product. I'm going to try not to say their name. This newfangled product that you don't have to go in your hive, and you just push a couple knobs and twist a couple levers, and honey just falls out from the heavens, and you just like, ooh, look, oh, we filling it up. It's delicious. No problem. No, we don't have to wear suits. We don't have to get dirty. We don't have to do anything but just pump honey out of here like the gas station. Anybody ever seen that or heard of that device? Say, hey man, been a while since I called you. Okay, has anybody ever heard of that device? Okay, Louisiana Garden Family, he said he saw him. Yeah, don't say the name. I'm not gonna mention the name, but yes. Yes. Okay, from 100 to 700. Okay. Now listen here. Number one, that and who just said that? Dante. You just named it. That's on my list. They cost a fortune. Do you hear me? Number one. Now, that's just buying the box. You have to put frames, their special frames, in that box. They cost a fortune. And in that box, you need about 10 to 12 of these in that box. So you're spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, because you ain't just going to have just one hive. Like I told you, your bees going to multiply. And then you're going to have 2 hives. And then once that one get filled up, you're going to need another one and another one. It don't even make any sense. It's not practical. Number one. Number two, and my main purpose, if you think that, like somebody earlier was like, how much honey do we get? When do we get the honey? How much in the first year? That kind of thinking don't work with beekeeping. You have to check your hives. See, they made it where you could just crank a couple knobs and honey come out the back of that thing. You got several problems, and I made a long list of them, okay? Number one and first and foremost, no, I'm going to leave that for last because it's too sweet. How do you clean that thing once you done pumped out all the honey? You just take it out, go put it in the dishwasher and bring it back outside and everything is okay? No. Because see, that's the bees' job. And then the bees can't do their job because all of that stuff is plastic. They can't do their job because they done gave that to you. So all that sticky, gooey, ooey honey, once you done closed it back up, it's still in there leaking around. What you think gonna happen next? Honey attracts everything. Other bees, ants, flies, stuff you do not want inside your hive getting stuck in the honey. Because once things get stuck in that honey, just like what they find dinosaurs in amber and stuff, it's in there forever. And if it's a bug that ends up stinking like a stink beetle, it's going to be there and it's going to start stinking. All of that ruins your hive, ruins your honey, and some of those certain smells drive your bees away too. Okay, number two. Okay, hang on with me. Oh, you can't tell bees where they gonna put honey at. Don't let nobody fool you into thinking that. Better watch my mouth. That garbage. Bees gonna put. You think bees just want to put honey in the box? We ain't even gonna get there yet, Tinkerbot. But yes, bee robbing. I'm gonna get there. That was my last one. That was my favorite one. That's why I saved it for last. But bees put honey wherever the hell they want to put it. You can't control that. You can try, and you're gonna be up all night and day trying to control where they want to do what they want to do at. If the queen say, don't put no more honey up there, the queen runs everything. Don't put no more honey up there. I'm about to go up there. I'm about to go upstairs. And from now on, no, Tinkerbot, you good. You keeping me on track. So you did. Thank you. The queen, I'm going upstairs. Take all the honey out of there. I'm about to go up there and lay some eggs. I ain't got nowhere to lay no eggs downstairs no more. So the box that you got on the top, you got your box on the top, and this was supposed to be just for honey. This was just supposed to be for the queen. This season, the queen said, we don't need that much honey. I'm about to lay eggs in this whole damn hive. We just need the essentials. Next thing you know, what is the flow hive full of? Not honey. It's packed with pollen and eggs. And if they say you put that queen divider in there so the queen can't go up there, I'll give them that. But here's the other thing. You still can't control the bees, what they gonna put up there. Maybe the queen can't go up there and lay her eggs, but bees bring in pollen too. And they mix the pollen with the honey and make a thing called bee bread, and that's what they eat. So they jam-pack that thing with pollen, and when you crank that thing open and nothing come out, because it's all gooey and ooey, y'all, especially people in the South, y'all know when we have pollen in the spring, it's like snow for us. You know, you could sweep pollen up. Imagine it all gooey and caked inside of that hive. And you trying to open it to get some honey out. It don't work that way. That's why you don't see too many of their commercials. You don't see too many of their products. It as revolutionary as they made it sound, you would think those would be in every Walmart store in America. It's garbage. It's a fluke. The only videos you really see is the company, somebody that's affiliated. If it's not one of the company people, it's somebody that got some kind of affiliation or getting paid to promote it. Now, I know somebody personally that's on here promoting it, and I just shake my head like, man, you know better than that. You know better than that. So it's about the money. This ain't about the money, y'all. How you doing, Rosalind? Oh, no, Rosalind Givens. How you doing? Rosalind Givens. Okay, so now let's break it on down. You need to inspect your hives all the time because you need to know. Somebody earlier said, what about mites, Varroa mites? You want to check for hive beetle. You want to check for Varroa mite. That's the stuff that slowly kills your hives. You need to go in there. You can't do that though. You outside cranking levers just pulling honey out, right? You got to go, a real beekeeper. If you're going to be a lazy beekeeper, don't be a beekeeper at all. How you doing, Pat? Because there's no such thing. A lazy beekeeper loses their bees. Y'all know how hard I've been working this year, right? I've been telling you I ain't had time to do nothing. That's how I lost a couple of my hives. I just couldn't get the time to go out there and keep checking them. And after a while, I don't know what drove them out. Maybe hive beetles. Here's another one. Wax moth. I hate wax moth. How you doing, Kimberly Grant? Wax moths are disgusting. They're the normal little moth, little gray type moth you see flying around at night and stuff, and you see them say, "Oh, they pollinate my flowers." They disgust me because they'll make your hive, they'll make your stomach turn, and I got a strong stomach. The stuff they do to your hive, you just want to set the whole son bitch on fire. You don't even want to open it up. You just want to set it on fire. I'm sorry, I'm getting disgusted just thinking about it. Oh, wax moths is the worst to me. To me, they do worse damage than Varroa mite and hive beetles. But if you ain't in your hives because you got this special stupid ass device on your hive you think is doing the work for you, you are greatly mistaken. Any real beekeeper, even if you a half-ass beekeeper, can tell you this will never work. I'm sorry, my face still tuned up. I'm looking at my face. I'm trying to straighten it up, but I'm just disgusted. You see some wax moths and what they do in your hive, it'll make you stop eating. So, okay. Is it freezing for anyone else? No, it was 70 degrees here today where I'm at. Varroa mites are external parasites that attack both honeybees and brood. Yes. And you know what? Here's the thing, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna believe what I say. I don't treat my bees for that. They usually, if I have a hive with that, I let them die. That sounds horrible, don't it? Yeah, but it's some of my hives can fight them off. I've actually watched them biting them off and shaking them off other bees, and they go in on them. That's the DNA that I want. I don't want a hive that don't know what they doing. Oh, my video froze for a second, but it's better now. Okay. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Long as you can hear me good, okay? So, once you can't hear me no more, please, Summer, hurry, please. Pat Coggin. I'm buffering, Barefoot Gardener said. Okay, let me be still. I'm too animated. Yeah, video is a bit choppy for me. Audio and video not matching up. Close your eyes. Okay, I'm good. I'm trying to stop moving because for some reason that seems to help. I can get too animated at times. Okay. I just got to move slower. All right. Now, I done told y'all about they cost too much money for them stupid things. You can't tell bees where they gonna put honey and where they gonna put pollen and where they gonna put brood. Check your hives at all times. That's just a gimmick. It's a novelty. That's not for real beekeepers. That's something where they're trying to get more beekeepers to keep bees because the bee population is dying. And what a better way to make people want to say, hey, that seems neat. I want to try that. That's the only good thing I got to say about that company is they are getting people interested in becoming beekeepers. But the bad part to me is you're a liar. You lying. You lying to people. You selling them a false hope. And then you turn around, they get this product. Hey, it don't work that way. So then you turn them off. Then you got rid of more people than you help want to start into beekeeping. So to me, it's a temporary high. And that ain't what I want people to do. I want you to get excited about being a beekeeper the real way. And if you don't like doing it the real way, don't do it. Because there's right now, as of today, there is no easy way to be a beekeeper. That's why it's been the same for hundreds of years. Because sometimes, like my dad used to tell me, Sometimes the short way or the easy way is the long way. See what I'm saying? Yes, Adam Ness, gimmicks. Sometimes the easy way is the hard way. Sometimes the short way is the long way. Because sometimes you get a shortcut and you go down this shortcut. What happens? You end up running, oh, this ain't the right way. Or, hey, it's a roadblock here. We just got to climb this wall even though it's a shorter way. Y'all know that by traveling. When you travel and they say it's a detour, if you go this way, it's shorter. Yeah, but the traffic's so jammed up. If we would have just went on around a long way, we'd be there by now. What's going on, Stu? So anyway, it's beekeeping is not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you it's just, oh, you just throw some bees in a box and walk away. This ain't one of those. This ain't one of my fruit tree videos where you just dig a hole and jam it in the hole and wish for the best. Beekeeping take a little, you need to be a little knowledgeable and you need to, learn about bees, honeybees, and you need to put a little effort into it. It's not super simple, but for the most part, it's not super hard and it's super rewarding. So that's a plus. Okay. Now, for my last and final reason why that thing is a gimmick, which I forget your name. You said it earlier. Tinkerbot. You will start a feeding frenzy and bees robbing. Tinkerbot must have a beehive. Think about this. What y'all don't know, I showed y'all videos this summer of my hives being robbed, and I said all I can do is pray. Because once another hive attack a hive, it's almost impossible to stop them from totally destroying your hive. I'm buffering. Okay, let me slow down. I'm animated. I got to get off of this. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get off of this stupid thing. For like an hour. Y'all still with me? Can y'all still see me? I'm looking at my screen and I see that give me a second here. I just cut my Wi-Fi off. I'm using my data right now. So I'm gonna see how that work out. It looked like it's catching up. Can anybody see me? Hold on. Okay. Somebody, Tinkerbot say, yeah, you can see me. Anybody else, can you see me? Am I buffering? Am I pop locking? I'm still buffering. You're cutting in and out. Yeah. Okay, because I just cut my Wi-Fi off. A little buffering, stable now. You're good. Yeah. Tell me good. Am I good or buffering? Say the word, because yes, I don't know what yes is. But good now. Much better. Okay. Much better. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, even my video look a little better. All good. Okay. Now I'm going to get back into the feeding frenzy. Rosalind Givens said no. It's all good, Linda Holmes. Okay. Here's the deal. Once you start a feeding frenzy, I'm good, Adam Ness. Thank you, brother. Once you start a feeding frenzy, you can do what worked for me last year was I put one of those old screens for old houses that you put in the window and stretch out. I put that over the entrance. That seemed to help, and it saved that hive last year. Okay, I'm good. Thank you so much. But once you start, I'm going to get off of this. And I'm gonna try to read y'all because that might be my iPad might be helping buffer mess everything up anyway. Okay. So I'm going to be touching this screen a lot because I want to read what y'all saying. I'm buffering again, Bear Fruit Gardening. Okay. Once you start a feeding frenzy, you can't stop it. You almost want to just pray and just walk away because there's nothing you can do and wait till they done. Because they will destroy the first every 7 seconds, it seems. Okay. Well, I'm almost done anyway, so kind of bear with me a little bit, Gotta get that unlimited plan. I got that unlimited plan. That's why I'm tripping right now. I got everything. It's always something. So, maybe it's Bluetooth. I'm not going back in. We almost done. So, remember that garbage and people gonna try to tell you to go buy that. Okay, the problem may be happening with YouTube because it's been happening on everybody's channel. I've been watching all y'all channels and y'all must not be watching y'all videos either. They cutting off on people. They pop locking like me and everything. So am I moving smoothly now? I couldn't read your name. Sometimes when I can't read your name, I hate butchering it, so I won't even try to pronounce it. I'll make something up for you. So, this is what we're gonna do this spring. And I'm getting y'all ready. You can go back and watch this video if you want to. I'm gonna do a shorter version of it, but I'm going all in. That contraption, please stay away from that thing. That is the biggest, the day I seen it and watched the very first video I ever watched. It's the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. Like, all I kept saying was, I wasn't impressed. Like everybody like, wow. I was like, how the hell is they gonna pull that off? How is that gonna work? And every detail that they explained about it was dumber and dumber than each step was dumber than the step before. That ain't gonna work. That thing would be everywhere if it actually worked. Because it seems ingenious, but it's actually ridiculous. So, this is how I'm gonna recap and then we're gonna get out of here, okay? Get you a box, get you a banker's box. That way, because you can just put the lid over it and put some duct tape around it. Okay, I'm smooth now. It might have been my iPad, y'all. It's very smooth like you watching a movie. If so, that's been the problem the whole time. It's been the butler the whole time. Let me see. Place something in front of the hive that makes it harder for the robbers to get in. The bees for yeah, that works sometime. I've done it. But once another hive get a taste of that other hive's sweet honey, especially if they're starving, if their hive is starving, nothing you ain't never seen bees chew through wood. They will chew through wood and make their own entrance somewhere that you can't even see. In the back of the hive, up under the lid, because that's how they got me. I'm like, how the hell? I didn't know bees could do this. I didn't know they could make their own hole somewhere. They can. And once I thought about it, that's how you merge two different hives too. You put paper, newspaper, or cardboard between it. They chew through that and then give it enough time so that's another lesson for y'all that I've done tons of times and it works like butter. But they can chew through stuff. And if they want that honey and they want to go in there and kill that queen and destroy that hive, they're going to do it and ain't nothing you can do about it. They say you can put all kind of stuff in front of the entrance. I've done that before. Sometimes it's worked. This year, I've been robbed out twice. Unfortunately, it did not work. And I did everything. Everything. I made one of those beehives look like Fort Knox. Hey, Patricia Spivey, how you doing? So, sometimes it's just nothing you can do. Okay? So, before I go, remember, you can use lemongrass. Forget the other stuff for now. Stick with 100%. We baiting the hive. 100% lemon oil. Real lemon oil. Pay a little money for it. Okay? One dot on the inside of the box. Dot, 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 dot. That's it. Don't rub it in there. Don't. You're going to ruin it. It's not going to work. Or use a piece of honeycomb. And you can go to town and rub that all inside the box. Go to town with that, okay? And you will even see it's you will see a pattern in there like a crayon, like the wax is writing on it. Maybe the iPad is too close. Why am I still buffering? So you do this, go to town with that. Okay? The blacker, darker, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The darker, the older the comb, the better. If you can get an old piece of old raggedy, dark, black, funky comb, that's the best. This, not so much. That dark stuff, every time I put a piece of old, broken up, old, busted comb on with me or nothing. Nope. I must have cut off. Okay, Tinkerbot say I'm good. Okay, it must just be taking a long time to receive the notification. Why am I not receiving live notifications anymore? Tandy Oat says, I don't know. It got to be YouTube and all that new stuff that they got going on, because I don't receive anybody's notifications of anything anymore. I just happen to, sometimes some of y'all, I go looking for you. And some of y'all would just be like, yeah, they did a video like an hour ago. Like, for instance, Louisiana Garden Family, you know, I got notifications on them. That's just one name that I just thought of top of my head. I hear his, but not no more. And I see, man, he done put out 2 videos this week. Like, God, when did this happen? So some of y'all, I go looking for you. And that's pretty much the only way I can find your videos, even though I've already hit the bell and subscribed to your channel and everything else. I'm not getting any notifications whatsoever. So that's not my doing. And not everybody is complaining about this. You know, I watch a lot of gun channels too, and all the people in the gun world is complaining about the same thing. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, in my car videos, a lot of people complaining about that too. I don't know. It's not us though. So that's a good thing. So any questions, anybody, before I cancel this subscription? I'm gonna wait a few more seconds because I know this be lagging. And I'll bet you if I cut this iPad on. Tandy, go to resubscribe and redo the bell notification. That's what Elisa Como just said. That's what happened with me as well. Kimberly Grant. How many people? It's like you skipped really bad. The box and the honeycomb were there and then poof, disappeared. What? I was wondering because wasn't nobody saying that, and I'm just sitting here talking to myself, having myself a drink, talking like I'm sitting at the bar like a bum. That's how it is for real. Me too. I just looked up and seen you on my Fire Stick. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Look, my video's been chopping up and everything. How many inserts do you put in one box? You can get an 8-frame box or you can get a 10-frame box. That's all up to you. But I will say this. Make sure all of your boxes are uniform. Don't get a couple of 8-frame boxes, couple of 10-frame boxes, because sometimes you're going to need to stack, in emergency, all these boxes together. So if you got an 8-frame and some 10 frames, they ain't matching up, you're going to be shit out of luck. So what I try to do, I try to keep all my boxes 10 frame. All of them. I don't even own an 8-frame box. The only only box you saw, and this is like a 4-frame box, was this queen rear nuke that I made for Lady Lead. But that's just for to make queens. And we sell queens too. You ever try the top bar beehives? Been considering one? Do you know I started, the very first thing I did, I built a top bar beehive. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do for y'all. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to go and dig those pictures up of me building, because I didn't do a video. I took a lot of pictures. I'm going to give them to you and show you what my top bar hive looked like that I built from scratch. We actually started with a top bar hive. I loved it. I'm gonna tell you the pros and the cons on that top bar hive too. That's okay. How long would you say it's good to keep a queen before you requeen? You keep that queen until she's gonna let you know if she have an egg in it. Every one of them tight together. Not an egg over here, egg over here, egg over there, egg over here. That's a bad sign that she's running out of eggs and she wasn't mated properly. Okay, number one. Number two, if the egg is on the side of inside of that cell, inside that little hole, if it's not dead center and it's kind of on the side, you ain't got no queen at all in the box. You got a normal worker bee that done started laying eggs because they ain't got no queen, and them eggs don't come out right. You come out with some bees like, hello. You don't want that. You don't want that. Looking at your egg pattern is another thing that you need to work on, because that's going to tell you a bunch of information. You might not see the queen and can't find the queen, but it's like once you see the egg laying pattern or none at all or a weird pattern, something is wrong. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple of these questions real quick because I don't want to get too far off. And here's another thing too with that. The bees will tell you too, because if the beans, not the beans, if the bees see something wrong with that queen, they'll kill her too. And be like, you ain't good enough. And they'll turn, video is weird. What's going on now with my video? See, I should have got off here a long time ago. The bees will kill the queen and they'll make a new queen. So, I mean, okay. How do you transfer from the trial box to the permanent box? That's easy. Take this box full of bees, turn it upside down, and shake them in the box. Sound crazy, don't it? It sounds crazy, but that's how you do it. You don't, or the easy way. I mean, that's the easy way. But the more pinky out way, you get one of these little queen bee clips, look like a little prison. You catch her like this. You got to go in there and find the queen first. You got to know how to find the queen. Buffering, choppy and buffering. I don't know. I'm about to get off of this thing anyway. Computer. Cancel. Maybe that's part of it too. My audio. Okay. You catch the queen with one of these. And once you catch her with one of these, you place the queen in the permanent box. Like this. I keep freezing. That's okay. I'm about to be done. Put her in the permanent box and put the temporary box on its side and let them walk right into the real box and leave it there for a couple hours. Next thing you know, the temporary box will be empty and all the bees will be in here with the queen. Then you go in there and let the queen out of the clip. That's the Grey Poupon way of doing it. So other than that, I just shake them in. They all go in, no worries. So, and for the first 24 hours, plug that hole up on the permanent box. Put some tape or something over it so they don't fly away. Because if you keep the queen in the box for about a day or two without nobody really being able to leave, it's not gonna hurt them. Put that over there, and the queen will start laying in there. She'll make them like, look, I'm full of eggs. Y'all start building me some combs so I can get rid of these eggs. Once they start doing that, home sweet home, they put the welcome mat out. So I'm gonna get off here since my video is chopping up. I've been watching a lot of y'all videos, and some of them look terrible when you go live. So I know mine look and sound awful, and I'm gonna have to redo this again. As y'all see, I keep on taking videos off for this reason, like this. So I hope y'all learned something. Thanks for hanging out with me. Guava, have a beautiful Saturday night. Enjoy yourself and stay safe. Oh, okay, my name says, so the queen comes with the swarm. Yes. When you see a swarm of bees, a ball of bees, like in a tree or something, not no wasp or nothing, honeybees. The queen is in the dead center like a nucleus. They surround her to protect her from birds, squirrels, and everything else that want to eat them, right? They like, you can eat us, but you can't touch the queen. You got to go through us before you get to the queen. So if you see a swarm in the sky, the queen is in the dead center of that whole swarm. If you see them in a ball on the branch, she's in the dead center with them protecting her. Kind of like a Tootsie Roll Pop. So they protect her like a shell. So they are amazing. They are amazing to me. You will never stop learning. If you get into beekeeping, you're going to learn so much fascinating stuff that'll blow your head off. There's one way, then there's the lead way. Yeah, true. So, if y'all really, the people that's interested, if you're really serious about getting into beekeeping, look at some more YouTube videos. You don't got to take my word for it. Look at more YouTube videos. Do a little reading. Buy a couple of books. Learn about it. It will blow your mind. I'm telling you. And remember one thing. If you're getting into it just for this, don't get into it. Because you're going to start doing dumb stuff to make them produce more honey. Okay. Do they build a comb through every insert? Yes. I'm glad you asked that, Darius Doss. I want to get off this video, but that's such an important question that I'm going to answer it real quick, okay? Did you see how this is? You know what that is? I wish I had one that got the frame in it. The frame, and hey, Bree, the frames that I have in the other ones, I don't know where I got them at. I'm going to stop using those frames, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? This is a popsicle stick that I took some of their beeswax, and I melted it, basically used the wax as glue, melted that popsicle stick onto this frame. And then I rubbed, see all that wax on there? That's just their wax that I melted and stuck the popsicle stick down in the wax to put their hormones on that. You know what they're going to do? They're going to build this. This used to be, I just got rid of a major hive destroying problem like this. Crush it, get rid of it, right? The bees made all of this themselves. Now, if you start getting those frames that's already made, like the plastic ones, you can't do that, number one. Number two, I'm going to show you something. I hope you ain't eating. I'm going to move my drink. I'm going to show you something. Remember I was telling y'all about the black, funky hive comb that works the best? I always keep some so I can make another trap. Don't that look disgusting? Can y'all see that okay? Let me know if you can see it. That look a lot different than that, don't it? Okay. This is why you don't want to use those frames that's already made. See this wire? That wire, that wire, that wire, all these wires that you see. See this wire going through the comb? The bees won't touch those wires. They won't put honey in the spaces where those wires at. They won't put honey. They won't put babies, nothing in that wire that you see. And those wires run through everything. You do not want that. They don't like that. And if you put like fishing line through it to help hold it, they gonna bite that fishing line and pull it out the hive. You will come outside and look down at the ground in front of your hive, see a whole bunch of little bit off, chewed up little plastic bits. They ate all of that fishing line off and spit it out the hive and dragged it out the hive. They don't like that. And when you got this wire in there, when you got a problem, you just see this piece, you just can't break that off. Because these wires is holding this wax all in. You see it ain't hooked to nothing. It's being held in here with these wires. That's bad news. And I've had to find that out the hard way. Yes, that's the easy way. But trust me, it's better because now, say I want to melt down my wax, which we always melt our wax down. I told you how I make my candles, right? I got to destroy this frame, pull all these metal wires out of here, rip all of this fishing line out of here, and by the time I'm done with that, trust and believe I got a kitchen full of mess. Now I'm sweeping it up to put it in the pot. Now if you do all that work, you don't even want to melt it down no more. You already tired. You need to go sit down and drink your Diet Coke or something. This, when it's free like this, and it's just sitting on here, say, I want to start this whole frame over because they done made it all crooked and nasty. Just do this. Take it off, and that's where this came from. Take it off. Let them start over. That's so easy. It's so much healthier for your hive for them to create their own natural comb than you trying to get them started with some artificial stuff. It's healthier, and believe it, they take care of this natural stuff way better than that artificial stuff that you done bought from the store. Plus, you don't know what they made they sheets of wax out of. You don't know. The hive they got it out of and melted down could have had diseases and all other kind of stuff. You don't know. It looks pretty, smells sweet, but you don't know what was in that hive. You don't know what they treated those hives with where they got that wax. You know what you done with your hives. And this is pure. Believe it or not, this looks like an elephant butthole, but it's pure. This looks horrible, but it's more valuable than this when it comes to catching bees. That's why I keep a couple of these. No matter how much wax I melt, I always keep an old funky old frame of comb somewhere. Because that right there, oh man, y'all saw my palm traps. That's like that. It worked good. So just a little bit of information for y'all. I'm sorry, as usual. I'm not sorry. I made a long video on purpose. You need to know this. If you beekeeping, this is a video that needs to be long because it's a lot of important information. This just ain't me sitting back sipping my yak. This is important information that if you plan on getting into beekeeping, you need to know. And believe it, there's a lot more information coming. And the next video we're going to do on beekeeping, I'm going to show y'all how to get started. So do me a favor. I'm going to upload tonight, right now, actually, I'm going to cut this video short. And what I'm going to do is upload pictures of my very, very, very first hive. I'm going to try to see if I can dig up a couple of videos of it. And I'm going to just throw that out there for you, okay? Because building a top bar hive costs you like, I ain't going to lie, say 50 bucks. 50 bucks. And that'll get you started. That's where I say once you catch the bees, you need somewhere to put them, right? So spending about 30, 40, 50 bucks real quick on you got a box to throw them in, that's better than nothing. Because Langstreth boxes cost you a little money. It's a little bit more complicated, but it works. Now, before I go, somebody asked me about the top bar hive. I'm going to tell you this. The pros and the cons about the top bar hive. The pros are they will keep producing. You welcome, Leola. No problem, 1212 Weaver. Feed is great now. Don't know what happened. Oh my God, really? I've been talking this long time and nobody heard me. Y'all know y'all didn't hear me that whole time? I was wondering, I'm like, I ain't getting no questions or nothing no more. Well, I'm gonna keep talking anyway. The pros and the cons about a top bar hive. They build a lot of comb. They produce a lot of bees for you to keep splitting and making money off of selling bees. The con about a top bar, oh, and they're easy to deal with. And they're cheap to make. You can make them yourself. Easy. You don't need no experience. You don't need too many woodworking tools and none of that mess. None of that. When you go to Home Depot, tell them to cut this wood at this certain size. And when you get home, get you a little dollar store hammer. Hammer that shit together. Trust me, it ain't hard. You don't need be buying a whole bunch of tools to make this thing. And for the lid, you go off and get you, look, plywood thrown on top. Or if you got some of that corrugated steel, and I'm going to tell y'all one of my favorite things to use as lids, you know, and tons of them. Once y'all see some of my hives, you're going to realize what those lids is. You know what they are? You know those politic signs that be jammed in the ground like, vote for Mr. Asshole. Once people done with those signs, they throw them away. I get those signs and I cut them to the size of my box, and that's the lid because they're waterproof, they're free, and they last forever. And we put them to good use instead of putting them in the landfill. They work better than any lid out, and put a brick on top of that sucker. Work like a charm. Y'all, I'm going to show y'all some of my hives, and you're going to be tripping because I'll be taking them political signs. Like, I done have people ask me, you voting for him? No. I just want the sign. I'm about to use it for something. Oh, no. I don't want this sign. I don't even want to see his name. That's going to go upside down. So, yeah. So, if y'all ever see some of them signs in my yard or something, I didn't vote for that person. I'm just using that sign for my beehives. Now, I got a bunch of flood of questions coming in. Okay. I might need to get into beekeeping. Honey Lemon Tea said I might need to get into beekeeping. We have tons of bees around here. Seems like a valuable skill. Oh my God, that's a lifesaver. Honey lasts forever. Honey is medicinal. Look into what honey really is. It's more than sweetener for your tea and coffee. It'll save your life and your health. One of the most powerful things on earth. Okay, all right. I have heard you the entire time. Thank you. Great. Thank you, Angela, because I need to hear stuff like that to see if I'm talking to myself. That could be unhealthy. We can see you real good. That's all, and it's very interesting. Thank you so much. Heard you just better than before. Wonderful. I heard. Thank you, Vernita. Okay. Yeah, I know stuff happened, Nick. I know. So, I hope y'all was able to hear any of this and probably learn something. If you ever got some questions, go ahead and email me at leadfarmer73 at yahoo.com. For all the people that I've sent something to, some of y'all should have it by now. And if not, let me know. And if that way, and some of them I'm still working on. So here's the thing about me. I don't do free giveaways. Just you'll end up getting something in the mail when I feel like giving you something. I might say, you know what? I bet you what's the name of like this, and I'll send it to you. I don't do the free giveaway thing. I just don't. So I just like sending people stuff sometimes. So for the people that I did promise you something, it's coming or it should be there by now. And if not, because it's one, I'm not going to say your name. It's big and I got to figure out how to get it to you. So I haven't been able to now getting time. I got to figure out how to get this to you. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I got to figure out how to get it to you. Okay? You know who I'm talking to. We talked just this morning. Okay? Whew. Nose running. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I hope y'all learned something. If you have any questions, email me at I was about to give you my real name. Landfarmer73@yahoo.com, and I do my best to answer all your questions because I want to see more beekeepers this year. I don't want to be doing this by myself. It's lonely at the top. So that way we can have fun exchanging information. You can say, Led, this is what's going on in my beehive. Have you ever seen this before? And my name emailed you before, no response. You emailed me at Landfarmer73. Okay, 1212 Weaver, I didn't get your email. Refix, I threw the other one away. Okay, let me check. See, I told you stuff is going on wrong with this phone stuff because I ain't getting no emails. The only email I've been getting is from Bear Fruit Garden. That's the only one I've been seeing. Let me see. Y'all hold on. I'm going in my email right now just to check. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got a Ariel Cortez. I got Bear Fruit Garden. I got her notification. Robbie Bird. I got a Lovey Weaver. But I'm not seeing your name. I got Tyre Free, TYR Free. We spoke. My name, it'll come from Try This. Nobody named Try This on here either. My name, yep. I got a Lisa Turn. I spoke with her. Oh, Thelma Wheel about Lady Led's book. Somebody named Joe Mama. Joe Mama. I don't even know what that is. Okay. She talking about her persimmon trees. But that's it, you guys. I don't have any other emails. If so, remember, maybe you might be spelling it wrong and it's going to somebody else. I can write it down. Want to hear it? Here it go. Write it down. That way you ain't got to be. I can write it. Let me see. Oh, man. This thing ain't letting me do nothing. No, it ain't letting me do nothing. Okay. I'm going to write it on some paper. Old school. I'm writing this like a child so y'all can see. Yay! Yay! Oh, is that backwards, y'all? LEADFARMER 73 at yahoo.com. Tandy Oates, I had emailed you too. Let me see if I see you. Tandy Oates, I said you already. Whoa. How did I miss this? This is a lot. Okay, I don't know how, but I didn't see this. But I have you, Tandy Oates. I'm not going to read it out loud because I don't know what you said in it yet, okay? Oh, thank you already. I'm going to read this right now. I'm going to get back to you ASAP, okay? DJ Chancellor, I always talk to him. Wrote it like a big ass kid. I wrote it like, yay! Look at that, mama, put it on the refrigerator. Mama, can you put this on the refrigerator, huh? Look. Dude, here you go. A++++. Mama, put it on the refrigerator. So whoever ain't got it, there it is for you, okay? I'm going to get with you 1212 Weaver. So now that y'all got that, you know, rewind it and get it if you need it, okay? Go back on the video and get it if you need it. But contact me, Tandy Oates. I'm about to read yours because so far you're the only one that I missed some kind of way. I'm going to read this and get back to you. Bear Fruit Garden, I got you, Ma. Okay? But I'm going to enjoy reading this. This is a lot of good stuff already. The first couple lines. Thank you, you guys. I'm going to get off of this and I'm going to finish my little sip and enjoy the rest of my night. So, please stay with me because these beekeeping videos is coming. By the way, buy you a beekeeping suit. It's less than 20 bucks. I don't care what size you get. It's less than 20 bucks. Go on Amazon or eBay and get you a beekeeping suit with the veil. The jacket and the veil is all I'm interested in. Okay? You need to get that whether you got beehive right now or not. Because I'm getting y'all beekeeping this spring. You're going to be beekeeping soon. And anybody to tell you you don't need that beekeeping suit, get that suit. Because you know how to make you stop wanting to be a beekeeper real quick when a bee sting you on the tip of your damn nose. Or right up under your eyeball. And you look like one of them goldfish to be at Walmart swimming around with them bubbles on their eye till they die. Because ain't nobody buying them. Don't be macho. Don't be a Billy Badass. Buy the suit. I ain't afraid of my manhood. I'm a real man, but I'll wear that damn suit. I don't want no bee sting on me. It don't even hurt that bad, but I don't want to get stung. Who want that? I got tattoos. That's enough pokes that I need. I don't want to get poked no more. Didn't want to get them. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night, okay? Tandy Oates, I'm going to read this right now and reply to you immediately. Be watching tonight because I am going to upload the pictures. And if I can find any video footage of my top bar hive, I am about to do that now. I'm going to read Tandy Oates' message to me. And then I'm going to upload that video of those pictures to give you an idea of what my top bar hive looks like. And that'll also give you idea. You might have some questions for me once you see that top bar hive, okay? And I'm here to answer them for you the best way I can. And when I say I made that thing out of scrap wood, you wouldn't even be able to tell. The way you're going to be able to tell, you're going to see that Home Depot purple paint on some of that wood that you see in the pictures. So, thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. I love you. Please enjoy your night. Stay safe and stay positive. A lot of y'all ain't very positive.